Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen of the Scribe Tribe. It is Friday morning, and we are ready to take on some galactic challenges. There's going to be Hutt Cartel, there's going to be Sith, there's going to be thermal detonators, and we're going to get some red crates, even if your Hutt Cartel are trash. So, y'all ready to get galactically challenged? Modifiers for this particular event, ladies and gentlemen, is dark magic. Every 10 turns, all characters on the field are going to be revived at 50% health. That pairs rather nastily with Cruel Conspiracies, our enemies modifier. Essentially, whenever a Sith enemy is defeated, all our Sith enemies are going to be stacking 20% max health and offense until the end of the battle, and they recover 25% health. That means pair it with dark magic, they're reviving all the time. They're just going to infinitely stack all their health and offense. But we have the solution, don't worry. Permission. It does mean that we cannot die unless, we lose 100% of our max protection on our leadership Hutt Cartel ally at the start. Feats. We need to win with a full team of Hutt Cartel. We need to complete the battle after getting offense up 20 times, and we need to win without using a leader in the slot. So we can't do this with one team, ladies and gentlemen. But we can do this with trash tier Hutt Cartel. Boushh Leia at gear 8. Is indeed going to be our leader. Brutal bargainer. Her contract is defeat an enemy with damage from thermal detonators. Super easy with her, right? The reward, oh, check this out. We're immune to stun, and enemies cannot be revived. We're going to completely we're going to completely remove the benefit of the global modifier from the enemy by triggering her contract. I'm throwing in Boba Fett, Cad Bane, Casantin, and Skiffy Lando for our support. The idea is we are going to kill the weakest enemy with a thermal detonator, enemies will no longer be able to be revived, and then we'll just slowly but surely stack up over time. If you want your Bob to be fast, Boushh Leia over here has got about 33,000 protection. She's banging. Let's do this. So, Vader is the biggest threat. If you can get rid of him at the start, then perfect. Not landing the ability block on a lot of people is a bit problematic, unfortunately. You should try and mod your Boushh Leia to be about 1 speed faster than their Skiff Guard Lando. Let's have a look here. How are we looking? 4 thermal detonators really isn't enough to kill him. 4 thermal detonators really is enough to kill him. So we've now got contract triggered, and the enemy is not going to be revived. I would focus down Palpatine next as a threat. Although he has lost his ability to stun us, it still is quite annoying. I'm going to get rid of the taunt over there on Sion. And from here on in, guys, it's kind of a case of slow burn. Slow burn to get the win, okay? Because their Vader is obviously never going to revive anymore. We can just slowly but surely take them out. Let's go ahead and... How many thermal detonators has he got? None right now. There's quite a few on Maul, so we should be able to take out Maul. Swapping over to Boushh Leia. Stacking up those thermals. Okay, super. He's got 10 thermals. That's more than enough to kill him. Turn back the TM, hopefully. Just keep stacking up those thermals. And this should kill those two. Not quite enough to kill Sion, unfortunately. This is where their stacking health and protection is coming into play. You really don't want Sion to be able to hit his Held by Hatred. Let's take a look here. What have we got? We've got 6 thermals. Let's deal a little bit of damage. I was hoping to land the buff immunity, the heal immunity there. But it's not the end of the world if you don't land it. He's resisting these as well. How very dare he. Come on now. Come on. Let's go ahead and just call the assist. Just trying to stack those thermals, and now we should get it. Boom, yeah. Now we've just got Palps left. Now, granted, Palps is a little bit irritating, but because they've only got Palps, we should be okay. Let's get that ability block, hopefully. No such luck. There we go. That is all the thermals done. We've got it with a full team of Hutt Cartel allies. That's super, super tasty, super, super delicious, and doesn't require too much thinking, which is nice. Gets a little bit hairy, but once you've taken out Vader, there isn't much of a threat because you become immune to stuns. Obviously, probably Palps should be the second, maybe Maul. Sion can be left till last. Okay, so we just need to get offense up 20 times, and we need to win without using a leader in the leader slot. I think that should be relatively easy. So, if we want to do no leader and we want to get offense up feats done, I would recommend having the likes of Wat Tambor. We can have Wat Tambor as a leader. Wat Tambor can pass the weapons tech, which is going to mean that people that kill with the weapons tech attached are going to prevent revives. I find that to be very, very useful. And now I'm going to go in with a bunch of very strong Jedi. So I'm taking in Shakti. She provides offense up to the entire team whenever she basics. And the rest are just there to control the field. So I would recommend putting the weapons tech on a very strong character, either your Gas or your Luke, and then just having some fun with all the calls to assist. So let's go weapons tech on Jedi Knight Luke right now. Unfortunately, we do not have a leadership. Basicing here, we're gaining offense up. That's 5 times offense up. Let's pass this over to our boy Luke. Luke can get the mass stun. Beautiful. And then we can direct focus on Darth Vader. Don't like Darth Vader, obviously, because he can put ability block on us on a basic, which is just very frustrating. Focusing them down. Let's call in Shakti here. She's going to give us that offense up. Beautiful. Yep. We've got a lot of thermals, obviously. Let's go over here. I'm just going to work down on Vader, I think, so that we can try and kill him with Luke. There we go. Now that Vader is not going to revive, which is marvelous. Let's go ahead and put that recovery tech over here. Now we're just going to basic here for more offense up. We're going to go ahead and pass this back around to Luke. Now we can kind of play it safe. We can kind of play it safe and just slowly but surely take them out one at a time. Gas is obviously going to reduce their max health to make things a little bit easier again. So even though they're reviving, they're going to be losing that max health that they're stacking. Let's go ahead and just boom. Lovely jubbly. Get rid of that heal immunity. Very nice. Slowly chipping away. Sidious might die here, but it's okay. And then once again, do a basic. That's offense up for everybody. Let's pass this back around to Luke. Hit from Luke. Yeah, sure, let's direct focus Palpatine. The benefit of throwing in Gas in here is that they are going to be losing their max health whenever we attack them when they do not have full health. So it makes it quite easy to kill these guys. So Palpatine won't be coming back. Reduce their max health. Oh, my days. Let's call in Shakti here to give more offense up. And let's start working on Darth Maul. No need for us to work on Sion until the very end, I feel. There we go. Let's pass this back round to Shakti. We want to make sure 100% that we get that stacking offense up, so let's reduce the max health. Sure, let's direct focus him just to reduce his max health a bit more. Now, when Guest attacks an enemy without protection, they lose 20% of their max health. So when these guys are when these guys are alive and they lose a Sith, they're gaining 20%. So provided we attack them more than once with Gas, when they've got max health, then they should be losing, essentially, on their health gains. Lovely jubbly. Let's gain that offense up. I don't want to do an AoE here, because I'm a little bit concerned that we're going to kill someone. Wow, I wasn't expecting that to kill someone. Okay. Let's just do a basic here against Sidious. Not quite enough. It might actually be better to put the weapons tech on Gas in hindsight. Wow, Jedi Knight Revan is doing absolutely crazy damage too. Let's get rid of that. I just realized I haven't remodded. So I'm probably missing mods on my Jedi Knight Luke, which is probably why he's not dealing any damage. But there we go. It's another one down. Let's do the direct focus over here. I'm going to get rid of those health gain benefits that he's had. Lovely jubbly. Then we'll probably kill him. Yep. There we go. Now we're talking. As soon as we kill Sion now, it's game over for our enemies, and we'll definitely gain all of that, all of those offense ups, all of those winning without a leadership. Very easy. Very easy. Just get rid of Vader as soon as possible. Kill him with the character that you put your weapons tech on, and don't forget, put your mods back on, guys, because that usually helps. Easy peasy, squeezy lemons. Now, you can do that same setup with more or less any team that you're running. You could go in with your own Vader. As long as he's not in the leadership, you'll still be able to get that kills. You could use the likes of Maul. You could use the likes of GLs, obviously. Characters like, well, most of the GLs have got some form of permadeath mechanic. Ray's Whirlwind, for example. Vader when he kills people when he's in his ult. So you should be able to get that one pretty easy. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to about do it. I've spent far too much time this morning not packing for my weekend trip away. So I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I hope to see you all in the very next video. Peace out. Big love.